Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here, and welcome back to another edition of Confessions of a Giggler. Um, yes, I know. I said that I was going to vlog every day this summer, and I just missed 3 days in a row. Ugh. I am sorry. But I have decided that I am giving myself grace, and if I don't have the capacity to vlog on a day, then that's okay. Um, or if it just isn't working out timing wise, whatever. I'm not going to try to rush something and then just to have something out. So with that being said, last I left you, I told you about my conflicting feelings about my last non relationship. And I am here today to tell all of you thank you. Just thank you. Thank you so much for all of your positive comments about the situation. And yeah, you guys are so great. I really like, yes, like these are all things that I know in my head, and these are things that my friends tell me. And but still, like, it's hard sometimes. It's hard not to like default back and be like, well, maybe this could work. Maybe he'll apologize to me. So he probably doesn't even think that he has anything to apologize for, honestly. But um yeah, so I just want to say today, I want to take the time to say thank you for all of your kind words, all of your comments, all of your encouragement. You guys are all really awesome, and I just, I'm just really so thankful. It's really, really, truly. Um, yeah, so, but I will say that, like, since I made that video, like, even without looking at the comments, I still like it is something that I think about, but also like I know that I deserve better than that, and I know that if he was my man, then none of this would have transpired the way that it did. Right? And yeah. It is nice to have someone to talk about um Survivor and stuff with. Sorry for saying too much, but I just have to collect my thoughts sometimes. So, yes, it is nice to have someone to talk about Survivor with. And if I say things that are just like random Survivor terms, most people have no idea what I'm talking about. Like if I ask for your jacket or, or I don't know, all of the things. Anything really. I don't know. It just like if I want to talk about 50, or if I want to talk about traders or whatever, like I mean like the Survivor people going on traders, because guys, whoa. But we can talk about that another time. But like it's nice to have someone to talk about that stuff with. And so it was easy for me to like immediately jump back into talking to him. And when I say immediately jump back into talking to him, I mean like we had one conversation that did not last very long. Well, two conversations, neither of which lasted very long. But and they were literally only about Survivor. So, like I want a friend like that. So, but I don't know if I can personally keep that line. Like, okay, well, he's my friend now. Like, I didn't want, like 2 months ago, I wasn't envisioning my whole future with this man, right? So, how can I go from that to, okay, well, we'll just be Survivor friends? Like, that's not a thing that I can do. Maybe maybe other people can very easily do that, but it's not something that I can do. So a lot of people said block him. I am not. I didn't block him. I didn't block him. I don't know how. I mean, like, yes, I know how to, like, I know how to do the motions on how to block someone, but I don't know how to, like, I can't. I don't block anyone. I've never blocked anyone. Which is probably a problem. I probably should learn how to block the people. But I don't know. I just like to leave the door open just in case. And yeah, which is probably a mistake. but, but like, I don't know, like a year or two from now, if I'm still single and like we reconnect, that's fine. That's why I don't block people. You don't know what can possibly happen. So, yeah. So, no, I didn't block him. But do I realize that I definitely do not need to talk to him anymore? Yes, I realize that. Did I also wish him a happy Father's Day yesterday? Unfortunately, yes, I did. But I can't help it. I just feel like that was a nice thing to do. Not that he deserves any of my niceness, but he's still a person that I had a whatever with, and yeah. So I'm a mess. But again, thank you guys. Thank you for all of your encouragement. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for everything. And yeah, so a lot of you like mentioned that he's low effort, he's giving me false hope. Yes, all of that. And I want and deserve more than that. Bare minimum. Like, I don't know who has watched This Is Us, but there was an episode with Kevin and what was Kate's friend's name that was I can't even remember her name. Oh my god. The one that had the kids with Kevin. And then they tried to make the relationship work and it didn't work, and she was finally like, I've had enough. And like her whole speech when she was breaking up with him was like, it like really spoke to me because she was, I mean, like, I don't remember exactly what she said, but the gist of it was that when you're starving, you accept the crumbs, and that's all you think that you're good enough for, is for just the crumbs, because that's all you've ever gotten. But then she was like, you know what? I deserve more than the crumbs, and I am not willing to accept crumbs anymore. And that was just like, I mean, of course I was crying, because that felt so real to me. Because I am a person who accepts crumbs, and I do not want to accept the crumbs anymore. And I am not going to accept the crumbs anymore. And I just have to keep reminding myself that I'm better than the crumbs. I want it all. Not just the bare minimum. And honestly, like, sometimes I feel like I'm not even getting the bare minimum. And the fact that I keep accepting that is just foolish. But I have to be strong on this, and I have to say I am not accepting crumbs anymore. And honestly, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm just out here living my life, trying my best. And I'm a human. So, sometimes you can't help yourself and you're like, ooh, a crumb. Oh my God. That's terrible. Don't take that advice. um, but yeah, so what was my point? Yes, so I am moving on. I hope. That's my story today. But honestly, like, I feel good about saying all of this, and I don't feel sad, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel sad leaving him behind. I kind of just like, how can I put this? Because I don't really know how to quite put what I'm feeling into like a cohesive sentence. It's kind of like, it would just be easier if he came back and we made amends. And that's really why I think about, like, well, should I take him back? And it's honestly because it would be easier. Because I don't know if I have it in me to go back on the apps and swipe and swipe and swipe and swipe and hope for just like a little bit of a decent conversation to build on. It's really so hard to get past the, like, hey, how are you, on the apps. And like, I don't know if I have it in me. And I did download Hinge again. And like, it's been a day, and so far it's not it. So, oh goodness gracious. And I'm like, why did he have to change his mind? Like, we could have been a happy couple by now. I don't understand. Instead, I have to go back to the grind of trying to start something new again. Like, it's just so exhausting. It's exhausting. That's what it is. And sometimes you just want the easy way out. And I know I'm better than that, and I know that in the long run it wouldn't have made me happy, but the task ahead is just so daunting that that's why I was like, oh, maybe like, hey, one more try before I really go back at it. Are you sure? I mean, if he hears me saying all this stuff, he's definitely not gonna want to try again. Oh goodness. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I'm just lost. Trying to figure it out. And yeah. So again, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of your kind words. I appreciate your encouragement. I appreciate everything, all the comments. I really, truly do. From the bottom of my heart. I really do. Thank you guys. And sometimes I get emotional when people compliment me. I don't know how to react to it. So, and not that necessarily like these are compliments in the comments, but you know what I mean. Just nice things. People are just saying nice things. And yeah, so that's it. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for me for today. I will be back tomorrow because I do have something really important to talk about tomorrow. I've been holding it in for a while, but because it wasn't really my news to share, so I had to wait until that person said something. So now I can talk about it, but I will wait until tomorrow because I thought that this was important also. But anyway, I'm really bad at the wrap ups, guys. I'm so sorry. But again, thank you so much. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you.